Hello everyone, my name is Lalit Soni and I welcome you all in this new episode of News on Map India segment. So as usual, we'll be discussing few locations from your current news segment, and then we'll look at all those things on the map. We'll take up few questions which will be important for your prelims examination. So let's start with the practice question which was given to you in the last class. Okay. So the question was, consider the following states: Arunachal Pradesh, Nagaland, Manipur, Mizoram, Assam, Tripura and Meghalaya, and which of the following above state of India shares a boundary with Myanmar? You have to tell which of the following states are sharing boundary with Myanmar. Okay, so let's see the map. Here you can see this is Myanmar and these are the states sharing the boundary with Myanmar. Myanmar was in news because recently you know that there is some kind of civil war-like situation going on there between the ethnic communities and the military junta over there. Okay, so now let's see. Here you can see this is the first state, that is Arunachal Pradesh, and then when we are talking about this particular boundary here, this is Nagaland, then this is third, that is Manipur, and the fourth is Mizoram. Okay, so when we are talking about this area, this is the boundary of Myanmar touching the fourth state of northeastern region of India. Then when we are talking about Tripura, Tripura does not share boundary with Myanmar because it shares boundary with the Bangladesh only. Okay, so let's come back to the question. Here you can see Arunachal Pradesh, yes; Nagaland, yes; Manipur, yes; Mizoram, yes. Okay, then when we are talking about Assam, there is no direct boundary with Assam. Meghalaya, no, and Tripura, no. So you can say that 1, 2, 3 and 4 would be your answer, that is option A. Okay. Moving further, let's see the first question of this episode. Arrange the following hills from north to south. You have to arrange these hills in the order of north to south. Okay, Mizo Hills, Beral Hills, Mikir Hills and Mishmi Hills. These are hill ranges of northeast region of India. Okay, choose the correct options. These are options given. We will check the sequence of these hills. So here you can see when we are talking about this Mishmi Hills, these hills are in Arunachal Pradesh. Okay, so it comes on the top, and then Mikir Hills, these are, you can say, near Assam. Okay, then these are Beral Hills. Okay, and then these are Mizo Hills in Mizoram. Okay, so first is your Mishmi Hills, then Mikir Hills, then Beral Hills, then Mizo Hills. So let's see. First is your Mishmi Hills, then second is your Mikir Hills, then third is Beral Hills, and fourth is Mizo Hills. So your correct option would be 4, 3, 2 and 1. Okay, so let's see it again. Mishmi, Mikir, Beral and Mizo. Here it is Mishmi, Mikir, Beral and Mizo. So that is 4, 3, 2, 1. That is option number 4. Okay. Moving further. Which of the following is not correctly matched over here? There are some dams or reservoirs given and the corresponding rivers are given over there. Maharana Pratap Sagar, Beas River, Govind Sagar Reservoir, that is Satluj River, Krishna Nagarjuna Sagar Dam Reservoir, Kaveri River, and then Tehri Dam Reservoir, that is on the Ganga River. They have given, you have to choose which is not correctly matched. Okay, so let's see. Let's have a look at the map. Okay, we have taken this question because of this particular news item, that is monsoon mayhem, or you can say the nature of extreme events which are been happening in Himachal Pradesh, because of which Himachal Pradesh has been in news, and that is why we have taken this question. Here you can see this is Maharana Pratap Sagar Reservoir. It is on the Beas River. Okay, and then this is Govind Sagar Reservoir. It is on the Satluj River. So these are the two things. And moving further, let's see the Tehri Dam. Tehri Dam, here you can see it is in the Tehri Garhwal region. Okay, when we are talking about the river belonging to this particular area or this particular reservoir, here you can see this is the Bhagirathi River. Bhagirathi River is flowing like that, and this is the Tehri Dam over here. Okay, so let's move ahead and see the location of another dam, that is Krishna KR Sagar. Okay, then here when we are talking about KR Sagar dam, it is on the Kaveri River. Here you can say this is the expanse of Kaveri River. Okay, somewhere here. Okay, so it is on the Kaveri River. So let's go back to the question number. Here you can see Maharana Pratap Sagar is on the Beas river. Okay, then Govind Sagar reservoir, it is on the Satluj river. Then Krishna Nagar Sagar dam, that is on the Kaveri river, and then Tehri dam reservoir, it is not on the Ganga river but it is on the Bhagirathi river. So we have to choose the not correct, so that is why D would be your answer. Okay, let's move to the question number 3. Name the tiger reserve situated on the south of Tropic of Cancer in Madhya Pradesh. So we have taken this question from Madhya Pradesh because of this elections going on there, and there was another notification that 2 wildlife sanctuaries there, that is Naura Dehi Wildlife Sanctuary and then Rani Durgavati Wildlife Sanctuary, they will be merged into a larger protected area. Okay, so here you can see we have to see what all tiger reserves are on the south of the Tropic of Cancer. Okay, options are Pench Tiger Reserve, Satpura, Panna, Bandhavgarh and Kanha. Okay, so let's have a look at the map. Okay, so when we are talking about this Tropic of Cancer in India, it crosses through 8 states, starting from Gujarat, then a small portion in Rajasthan. You can see in the southern part of Rajasthan it crosses Rajasthan, and then Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Jharkhand, West Bengal, Tripura and Mizoram. Okay, here you can see this is Gujarat, Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Jharkhand, West Bengal, Tripura and Mizoram. Okay, so these are the 8 states through which Tropic of Cancer passes in India. So let's have a look at the protected area is in Madhya Pradesh. So here you can see this is your Durgavati Wildlife Sanctuary area, this is Naura Dehi, this is to be clubbed together here. So that is in the news. And when we are talking about the Tropic of Cancer, this is the location of Tropic of Cancer. Here you can see Bandhavgarh is a protected area through which this particular Tropic of Cancer is passing. Okay, other than that, according to our question, if we see to the south of this particular line, here you can see that is Satpura, then Pench and then Kanha Tiger Reserve. Okay, so these are the 3 tiger reserves which are on the southern side of the Tropic of Cancer. So let's see, that was Pench, Satpura and Panna. Sorry, that is Pench, Satpura and Kanha. Okay, so when we are talking about this Panna Tiger Reserve, that has also been in news because of this Ken Betwa river linking project. Okay, and this particular project is passing through this particular tiger reserve. Okay, and then this Bandhavgarh Tiger Reserve, when we are talking about, as I told you, Tropic of Cancer passes through this particular tiger reserve. It is not on the part of this particular tiger reserve is in the southern part of Tropic of Cancer, but these 3 Pench, Satpura and Kanha are totally present on the southern side of it. Okay, so your answer would be 1, 2 and 5. Option B would be your right answer. Okay, so let's move ahead. Question number 4. Which of the following statements are correct about the geographical feature of Gujarat? Okay, so when we are talking about this particular thing, even Gujarat, when we are talking about, that is because of the unexpected rains, that is why it is in the news. Okay, Gujarat has the longest coastline among all Indian states. The statement is correct if you know about it. Otherwise, we will have a look. Then Run of Kutch, a large area of salt marshes, okay, is located in the southern part of Gujarat. Here important keyword is southern part. Okay, so it is there or not, we have to see. Then Gir National Park is in Gujarat, the only natural habitat of Asiatic lions. Here only is the keyword. You have to remember that if it is only a habitat of Asiatic lion or not. Okay, then Mount Girnar is the highest peak in Gujarat, is active volcanic mountain. Okay, is a active volcanic mountain. You have to choose the correct options over here. Okay, so let's have a look at the maps. Okay, here this is the part of Gujarat, you know that. Okay, this is the Kutch Peninsula. Okay, in the Kutch Peninsula, in the northern part of that peninsula, there is this Run of Kutch. Okay, here you can see it is in the northern part, that is Run of Kutch. Okay, so in the statement it is given in the southern part, so we can say that that statement is wrong. Other than that, this part is salt marshlands, because this you can see there is this area, first of all this is in the arid region, and then second you can see this is they're having some influence of the sea here. Other than that, there was at some point of time there was this Tethys Sea, because of which the composition of this area is like that. Okay. Other than that, when we are talking about the Girnar Hills in the southern part of Gujarat, or you can say in the Kathiawad Peninsula, okay, here it is your Girnar Hills, okay, and Girnar Hills is considered as the only habitat for Asiatic lions, okay, and then here you can see these are the Gir National Park in the vicinity of these Girnar Hills, okay, this is Gir National Park, and this Gir National Park is basically for your Asiatic lions only, okay. So when we are talking about the coastlines of the states, here you can see Gujarat has the longest, that is 1214.7 kilometers. Other than that, after Gujarat there is this Andhra Pradesh, that is 973. Okay, so you don't have to remember all of them, you just have to remember which is the highest coastline and which is the lowest longest coastline and which is the smallest coastline. Okay, so moving further, Gujarat has the longest coastline. This statement is correct. The Run of Kutch, larger salt marshes, is located on the southern part. This statement is wrong because it is not on the southern part, it is on the northern part. Okay, Gir National Park in Gujarat is the only natural habitat. This statement is correct. And then Mount Girnar, the highest peak in Gujarat, is active volcanic mountain. Okay, here we can say this is extinct volcanic mountain and not active. Okay, so this statement is also incorrect. So 1 and 3 would be your answer, that is option A. Okay, other than that, when we are talking about the active volcano, India has only one active volcano, that is your Barren Island. Okay, India has only one active volcano, that is Barren Island. Okay, so moving further, question number 5. Which district of West Bengal houses major portion of Sundarbans? Generally, they don't ask question like which district has this or that in UPSC, but since this is something easy to remember because this is North 24 Pargana and South 24 Pargana, so this form the part of Sundarban area, both of them, but in the question it is asked that major portion of that. Okay, so let's see. Here you can see this is the area of your Sundarbans, and this is Bangladesh, and here this is the area of Sundarbans. Okay, it is the expanse of Sundarbans is in West Bengal as well as in Bangladesh as well. So okay, so that is about the geographical region, and let's see which district it has. Here you can see this is South 24 Pargana, South 24 Pargana, and this is North 24 Pargana. Okay, the southern part of this particular district is also part of this Sundarbans. Okay, so that is why this is only the southern part, and when we are talking about the major portion, this is the 24th South Pargana only. Okay, so answer would be 24th South Pargana. Here option C would be your right answer. Okay, moving further, question number 6. In which of the following state Deccan Plateau has a spread? Okay, so options are Madhya Pradesh, Gujarat, Maharashtra, Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh, Telangana and Chhattisgarh. From your common sense only you can say that this particular, all of the states are part of this particular Deccan region. Okay, but you may have this doubt that in Madhya Pradesh it has or not, okay, or in Gujarat it has or not. So we can say that these Girnar Hills are kind of extension of this particular plateau only. When we are talking about Madhya Pradesh, you can say that yes, it is on the northern part of this particular area. When we are talking about this particular plateau, even it has expanse in your Chota Nagpur plateau, then Rajmahal Hills, and then there is a gap, and afterward there is in Meghalaya, Garo, Khasi and Jaintia. All these hills are also part of this particular plateau. There it is called as Shillong Plateau. Okay, so answer is your all of the above. Okay, let's have a location on the map. Here you can see this is the expanse of your particular region, that is Deccan Plateau. Okay, so extending from your Rajasthan, then some part in Gujarat, Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Odisha, Telangana, Maharashtra, Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, all these are part of this particular region. Okay, so answer would be all of the above. Okay, so moving further, which of the following river is not a tributary of Brahmaputra? This northeastern region of India has been in news for a long while now because of this Manipur issue, let's say, because of the issue in Arunachal Pradesh, all these things. That is why this particular region becomes important for us. Okay, other than that, when we are talking about this Brahmaputra river, it passes through most of its expanse in northeastern region, is passing through your Assam also, and Assam was in news because of the visit of Bhutan's king over there. Okay, so that is why we have taken this question. So which of the following is not a tributary of Brahmaputra river? Here you can say Subansiri river, Manas, Kopili and Bias river. Okay, so let's see, let's have a look at this particular region. This is the expanse of Brahmaputra in India. So here this is Brahmaputra, and these are the tributaries. Here you can see this is Manas, okay, then Barnadi, okay, and other there are very small rivers, but you have to mention all these major rivers, that is Subansiri, Siang, Dibang, Lohit, Buri, Dihang, then there is this Dhansiri, Kopili. Okay, so these are the rivers you have to remember. Okay, so here you can see there is Manas, then there is Subansiri, and then there is Kopili. These are important for us because it is in the question as well. And then other are Dibang, Lohit, Buri Dihing, and you can say this particular river, that is Subansiri. Okay, so and looking at the Bias river, which has been also mentioned in the question, that is part of your Indus system. Indus system has also been in news because of the this Indus Water Treaty. Okay, so here you can see this is Bias river somewhere here. Okay, and this is the Bias river. Okay, so this is also part of your Indus river system. Okay, so here you can say Bias river is not a tributary of Brahmaputra. Okay, moving further, question number 8, that would be last question for our session. Which of the following statement is not correct about Meghalaya plateau? Okay, it is an extension of the Purvanchal Himalayas. Let's see. Then the plateau is characterized by its high elevation, extensive limestone deposits and rich biodiversity. Okay, now it includes Garo, Khasi and Jaintia hills. Okay, D is Garo Rajmahal gap separates this plateau from the main block of Peninsular Plateau. Okay, main block of Peninsular Plateau. Okay, so let's see. This is the Shillong Plateau, or you can say this Meghalaya Plateau. Okay, this is the location of Meghalaya Plateau. Okay, and now let's see Garo, Khasi and Jaintia hills. Here you can see this is Garo, this is Meghalaya, and then this is Garo, Khasi and Jaintia. Here you can see this particular region here, this particular region which is brown here, you can say this is basically your Shillong Plateau, your Meghalaya Plateau. Okay, this is because this is the extension of your Peninsular Plateau only. Okay, this area over here, this gap which we can see, that is your Garo Rajmahal gap. We will look at that. These are highlands. Shillong or Meghalaya Plateau is a highland, and the sides of this particular plateau are basically your Garo, Khasi and Jaintia hills. Okay, so other than that, they have said that it is part of extension of Himalayas. Okay, we cannot say that because these are the Purvanchal hills. Okay, this here you can say these are the Purvanchal hills, and this is not part of it. It is part of your Peninsular Plateau. Okay, so moving further, here as I told you, this is the Meghalaya Plateau, and this is the plateau, your Deccan Plateau or Peninsular Plateau. This gap here, which does not internally these are connected, but because of this river systems, this gap has been filled by the sediments over there. So that is why this is the gap, which is either you can say it is kind of disconnecting this particular region, or you can say either connecting these two regions. Okay, so that is Garo Rajmahal gap. You can you know that there is this Chota Nagpur Plateau. Chota Nagpur. So the sides of this Chota Nagpur is basically your Rajmahal hills. Rajmahals are basically escarpments, and these are the sides of your Chota Nagpur Plateau. This is what Rajmahal hills are. Okay, so that is why this is called Garo Rajmahal gap. Okay, so moving to the question again, it is an extension of Purvanchal Himalayas. As I told you, this is not correct. Okay, then that would be your answer obviously, but other than that, I have told you that this plateau is characterized by the high elevation. Obviously it is a plateau, it will be on the high elevation, and then extensive limestone deposits, rich biodiversity. This is correct. And then it includes Khasi, Garo and Jaintia hills. We have seen that. And then Garo Rajmahal gap separates this plateau from the main block of the Peninsular Plateau. So this is also correct. Okay, So here answer would be A, because we have to select which is not correct. Okay. So let's see the practice question for your this session. Manipur is part of which major mountain range in India? Okay. Your options are Western Ghats, Eastern Ghats, Himalayas, and the Patkai range. So basically, we have taken this question because recently you must have heard yesterday or today that there is a peace agreement has been signed between extremist, or you can say insurgent group of Valley region. Okay, that is mostly from the Methi communities. The name is United National Liberation Front. Okay, they have signed a suspension of operation agreement with the union government as well as the state government of Manipur. Okay, so that is why we have taken this question. You have to look at the question and answer in the comment box. That would be all for this session. I'll wrap it up here and I'll see you in the next episode. Till then, have a good day. Thank you.